Ice cream lovers, I don't need to tell you that we've come to the mecca of everything that is the most hottest ice cream flavour around. We've been eating these Lotus Biscoff biscuits for years on planes. We're here with Ian, who is like the Biscoff king of the world.
Not sure about that.
Give me the Biscoff story in like 30 seconds. How long has Biscoff been around? Has the Lotus been around? And what do you attribute this kind of explosion of people really getting into it?
So Lotus Bakeries was founded in Belgium in 1932. It's a 100-year almost overnight success story, Steve.
Right.
So the business was founded, and the unique flavour of speculoos, as it's known in Belgium, is the key sort of behind all of this, I guess.
Right.
So Lotus Bakeries were the company who effectively has commercialised that flavour with its own unique recipe.
Yep.
And they've commercialised that in their home markets of Belgium and the lowlands of Europe. And as the sort of popularity of the flavour grew, it's exploded, as you've rightly pointed out, into international markets all over the world, across Europe, the Far East and the US as well. The uniqueness about it is the subtlety of the flavour. It's a flavour that's very difficult for other people to replicate, so it's retained that kind of unique charm, which has become more and more popular as more consumers have been exposed to it worldwide. And you mentioned in the States, the airlines. A lot of people in the US will refer to Biscoff as the airline cookie. And it's kind of grown from there as more travellers have experienced it on flights. Obviously, they pick it up in retail and they love to eat it.
It's quite rare, though, to get a flavour profile that isn't just dissipated into the market. I mean, this has been a unique flavour.
Absolutely.
For a long, long time.
It has. And it's a very traditional recipe that emanates from Belgium.
Right.
But I just think it's got that uniqueness which so many consumers worldwide seem to love.
Tell me, though, it hasn't been available food service-wise like it's being available now, though, right? I mean, you've got... I don't think I want to leave here without this pump. So has there been a shift in marketing, or has it been basically, hey, the next level for us is to kind of reach out to ingredient manufacturers and kind of utilize the product? In the States, they're calling it cookie butter. The cookie butter is just exploding.
Yeah, well, originally it was just the cookie, and I think the thing that precipitated that huge growth and boom in popularity has been we launched the cookie butter in the States and worldwide. That then took us into a slightly different arena, which was, wow, you can now use Biscoff as an ingredient when you bake.
Right.
You can dress ice cream with it, etc., etc. Now we have the Biscoff crumble, which you can see here in the topping sauce, which kind of provides a rounded range of products that anybody can use to create their own unique Biscoff treats.
Are these new? This line?
They've been around a little while, but they're gathering popularity and momentum all the time.
We got cookbooks here, we got pens, we got the 20-gram options. Where can people find out more about Biscoff?
You can go to our website directly at lotusbiscoff.com. On there we have a consumer website, but we also have a professional website which enables you to look at recipes, sort of ways to stimulate people in terms of ideas as to how they can use Biscoff within their own businesses, and you can find out all about the history of the business and the packs and the choices that you have.
Mate, ride the wave. Ride the Biscoff wave. We'll put a link to all of that down here. Thanks, Ian.
Thanks.
Thanks for providing joy and flavour to the entire ice cream community around the world.
We do our best.
Keep on scooping, folks. We'll see you in the next one.